What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Creme Dollar Holla. And wow, that was a very stressful, crazy fucking Sunday. I think there's at least 4 quarterbacks that are hurt right now. It's just Philly has like 6. It's like unbelievable. I know we was joking about that whole Philly getting hurt, but I really don't really like seeing any players get hurt. But jeez, 6, and they still managed to keep it competitive, even though the Falcons are trash. Still, you're visiting. You're in their field. You have less practice time. You're tired from all the traveling time, and when it comes, even though Philly and Atlanta are still in the same time zone, it just throws you off because you're the one that's doing all the traveling. Trust me, I know. I do this on a daily basis. So I know what it is, how much wear it takes, and how much more preparation you have when you're at home, how much of an advantage is. But Carson Wentz played hurt. His receivers didn't back him up. Yeah, I do think that a quarterback does play a big role in that, because when you look at Drew could take 7, 8, 10 receivers. He could have passed the ball to 7, 8, 9 people, all different people. Maybe 3 or 4 of them will have touchdowns. He is one of those quarterbacks that just spreads the ball out throughout the field. It doesn't matter if you're the number 1, number 2, number 3 receiver. If you're open, he's going to utilize you. So, like I said, it's a weekend where everybody got hurt. Wanted Philly to win because Atlanta is a division rival, obviously, but we'll take care of Atlanta. I mean, if you look at our division right now, we leading the division. After that, I think it's Tampa, and now the Falcons, and then Carolina. Carolina's in last place. I don't even remember the last time that happened, but yeah, Cam's not doing good. He's hurt too. And if you look around the league, this is something that's become very, very common. Not good, but common. So, with that being said, next week is a questionable week. It automatically became a questionable week. You're going to Seattle against Russell Wilson now. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not impressed, and I do not like Teddy Bridgewater as my quarterback. I'd rather have Taysom Hill. I believe that if we would have brought in Taysom Hill as a quarterback and not a receiver or a tight end or whatever, I believe there would have been a huge difference in today's game. But that's just me. I'm the fan. They're the pros. They're supposed to know better. But everyone that I've spoken to agrees with me on that point. If you agree with me, please go ahead and put your comment down there. Let me know if you think that Taysom Hill would not have been more effective against the Rams today than Teddy Bridgewater did. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. They know that Teddy is not going to run. You look at all that space while he was looking for a receiver. They're covering their receivers. They're playing their zones. And even though when they were playing zones, they were playing 10 plus yards from the quarterback. Which you're not going to tell me that the quarterback is not going to have enough space to get 5 yards there. Make it a more manageable second down. Make a pass in or a run. Gain a couple of more yards. And make it a really easy and very manageable third down. Which is what Taysom Hill does a lot. Don't like Teddy Bridge as my backup. I'd rather have Taysom Hill. And I hope you guys agree with that. Please put your comment when it comes to that. Another one is the goddamn calls. How the hell is Cameron Jordan's fumble return not count? Okay, I know the rule. But that was not. You cannot tell me that he could not advance that, because if that play would have had occurred in any other field with any other team, that would have been a touchdown. The man ran it all the way to the end zone, and you don't even give him the points. For whatever the fucking reason is, you don't give him the points. Like I said, a very stressful day. A lot of questionable pass interference calls that were never called, not just on my team, but just throughout the league. It's just stuff. This is going to be a very crazy year. And I think that everything is going to start to show what it's really going to look like in around week 4. All right? If you agree, please put your comments down. by week 4, I think that's where you're going to truly see the talents of every single team in the NFL, what they really got. You know what I mean? Atlanta, looking real suspect. Matt Ryan, you crazy with the ball. Like, I hope you really tighten up, because you play Philly like that, and Philly was hurt, and they damn nearly took the game from you. You come play us like that, it's game over. Carolina, get rid of fucking Cam Newton, because I think he's done. I'm honestly believe that your backup quarterback was better. Honestly, think about that. And Tampa Bay Bucks, you kidding me, right? I don't even touch that. That's like talking about the fucking Redskins and shit. Or Miami. Whoa, Miami. Ooh, Tom Brady, light your ass up, 40 plus. Even though one of those touchdowns was clearly offensive pass interference on Antonio Brown, he pushed off to create just enough space to get that touchdown. But that's his specialty in making them subtle moves and them push offs, and so if you can get away with it, then hey. But if not, you're gonna be paid for that shit. So see how Drew's gonna be doing. I hope there's not a fracture, because if it's a fracture, it's going to take him out for at least 3 months. That's not good. That's not good. I mean, it's all the way deep into almost the end of the season. Yeah, it's just I just hope that everything turns out all right, that Drew's okay. I just hope that he's okay. All right. He's a champ. He'll take that bitch up and play. But his passes will not be accurate. The one reason why Drew Brees is so effective is his throwing motion, the tightness on his spiral, the location where he puts the ball. And he's able to do that if he can fully grip a ball. When you can't use that thumb, which is where you pretty much rest the football on, it just, if you've never played baseball, you might not understand. But when you throw a baseball, this is what you use, okay? You use this, but your thumb right here plays a big role. Your curveball, your knuckleball, always with your thumb. Every pitch that you throw, sliders, your slider. You put the ball right in here, alongside with the stitching goes along across your finger like this, and at the bottom of the ball rests right over the knuckle on your thumb. And when you squeeze that ball in there and you throw it, and when you release it, it actually makes the ball come straight to you and then just drops. So that's a slider. People don't know what the seam is on the ball. The seam is that stitching that you see on the baseball. If you want to throw a simple throw, you throw it with the 4 seams. The 4 seams is all the stripes are like, all the stitching is like this, okay, side to side. When you want to be able to throw the ball to like a slider or a curve ball or knuckleball, and you want to get a more effect out of that, you want to throw it with your 2 fingers on top of let me draw it for you, on top of the thread. You want to put it up here. Why? Because when you throw it up here and you throw that ball, it'll give it's less string. It'll take more rotation for it to react. So at first it won't start rotating until the ball's just spinning fast enough where it's just, and it just carries down or curves or does whatever. Same effect does when the quarterback throws the ball. If he cannot use that thumb, he's not gonna be able to get a tight spiral, or he's not gonna be able to put it right when he wants to put it. It affects it. So let's pray and hope that Drew Brees' finger is okay. He'll come back soon, and pretty much keep your head up, guys. I hope that everyone around the league is all right. Ben Wentz, I know his ribs are hurting. I believe there was about 6 players in Philly. Hope they are all right. Who else? There's a lot of players around the league that got hurt. Atlanta has at least 2 players that got hurt. So I hope everybody's on the ride. I don't like playing hurt teams because of this. Hope Cam Newton gets better somewhat. But it's your boy Creme de la Creme. Tough weekend, tough loss. But if this is all that we got to see for the Rams, I hope we do get them in the playoffs, because we're going to surprise them like they came and surprised us. So, with that being said, it's your boy Creme de la Creme, Creme Dollar Holla. Good night, everybody. We see y'all in the at Metairie. Well, we go train, we go practice for next week's game, all right? Heads up. We got a tough game coming up. Actually, yeah, they're going straight to Seattle. That's true. They're gonna be at Seattle. They're gonna be down here following week. After this week they're gonna play Seattle. I will not be at that game. I got some things I gotta handle now, and the week after that, I'll go ahead and come back home, and that ticket's always open. That's 8 open tickets that I know they're there every time when I come home. Seat 104, row A, section 1. That's where your boy gonna be at. I'll let your boy. So I'm gonna be there for that Dallas game. That's gonna be a good game. Keep your eye on that. Like I said, it's your boy Creme de la Creme, Creme de la Holla. Hope Drew Brees is doing good, man. Good night, everybody.